TH 对上 Fnatic， 欧洲赛区胜者组决赛，赢的将晋级冠军战，输的则落入败者组，和 Team Liquid 一决胜负。两队上次交手是由 TH 2-0击败 Fnatic。究竟这场比赛是由谁会获得胜利呢
I think they're very aware of the few spots on the map. It could be less saying that. RieNs is the first to take a duel, but Chronicle at range should have them dead to rights. Obviously not wanting to overface, but here's the steps coming and just farming up those orbs. Eventually he's going to get overwhelmed though, and this could be a problem. That's now the rifle. Look at the guns that are left for Fnatic. They've only got the pistols remaining. One comes up for Alpha here, but this has all fallen apart.
Closer's got a chance. Still gonna hurt the economy, but never mind! In Fnatic's favor, the weaponry there, the ult's online, and it's the neural theft finding the information. Big swing from kaajak. Shots though just not landing. And a Rolling Thunder in response is gonna slow down that main take. Woot still flying under the radar up top. They've not spotted him. Chronicle may well have heard those steps as he swung out wide, and with Boo tagged low, this round can easily fall apart for Heretics. It's a brave stand out in the middle of the open. And he will find one on low HP. That's as solid as you could hope for, but Woot being rooted leaves RieNs alone. The last man standing, players all around, but he isolates it to just Chronicle. The time ticking, and it's already gone. The headshot confirms it. A Red Bull clutch.
Who manages to get away? There are a lot of tag players though. Benji Fishy looking to hold on to the cross. RieNs already eliminated by Alpha here. Putting things back into that 4v4 scenario and now looking to try and clear things together. They need to get this close position out though. And Miniboo's just looking to try and survive in the corner, just dancing with death. But he survives all the way back around. And while trying to clear him, that spike has been slowly ticking away. Chronicle with another. The trades coming back and forth, but still the attack have the time on their side. And with the salvos buying an extra few seconds at a peak, able to come from either side. But kaajak manages to land both shots and defend Chronicle on the defuse. Reclaim the ramp. And Alfia already picking off Benji. This is looking like a second pistol potentially going their way. They're going to have one of these fights going their way. And in fact, it's gone completely wrong. RieNs though. Never count him out. The salvos will buy that extra time. That's a bigger issue. He was hoping to force players in. He's actually clipped it. And now an aftershock as well. The two players you didn't want to come up again. And now the smokes fall and they are nowhere to be seen.
They already got rid of that camera early on inside B main, so it's not to be worried about. RieNs dealt with. He was already so desperately low. Boo ahead of the curve, but Chronicle still picks him up. Now just one away from that Rolling Thunder and one pick away from putting double digits on the board. There's Rolling Thunder online one way or another. And Miniboo doesn't stand the greatest chance of taking this across the line. I don't know how far away Crashies is from those salvos, but I think they'll be online fairly soon. Even as Miniboo continues to chip away at this task, it's like Atlas, it will never end. Certainly not in his favor. As the players continue to be picked off, salvos come online, time keeps ticking, and it's still not halfway.
It was because of this squad in front of them. Even if internationally they did better. kaajak, he definitely knows that there's a target to be had, and well, is waiting for RieNs to make his move. So aware of these positions, and even under pressure, he's still landing the shots. Boo is all that's left.
Spike planted.
This rifle recovered. Miniboo managed to chip away at them last time, but what stopped him? It was the salvos, and guess who's still online, still alive? Now, salvos aren't there just yet, but we've seen it. They'll be ticking away in the background and other players throwing themselves at this fight. Boo would have to root Crashies out first. He has found him and taken him down. Recovered the weapon for the magazine, finds his third, now it's down! No one! A few shots away!
But for Miniboo, it feels like they've almost put all their eggs in one basket. He's dead immediately! Alpha here again with the opener.
I was saying earlier, you can't take anything away from him. His utility so important here on the attack, but now he's starting to claim a name for himself with the gun in hand. I think just one behind kaajak in terms of frags. Like just a matched up there. Benji down on the ground, and the dominoes all falling in favor of Fnatic. Boo even lost on that south side push. There's almost nothing to fall back on here. They've at least dealt with Alpha here, but let's be honest, there's very little when it comes to weakness here on the Fnatic side. I think Boaster 1 away from having, in fact, there it is, the same amount of kills as the last time these two met in a series. This is a Fnatic.
So much different pieces of utility that a Risk could do it all. Hunter's Fury thrown in to try and find some damage as the wingman goes for the plant. I don't know if it's going to fail. No, it's not. It's failed. Now they're stuck again. They have to go pushing. They have to go moving. Miniboo lands a second shot, though. He might just be keeping them in the round, but there's the swing. Spike dropped once again. With 7 seconds left, Chronicle, all he has to do is try and drop it one more time, but he will die. So it doesn't matter in the end.
Scoreline, the second half will see their defense. Somewhere we know that they're strong, but if they fail and falter here, that's the lower bracket run started. Fnatic.
Towards that grand final. A chance at the trophy. Damn, nice shot from Miniboo, but again, the first kill might go the way of Heretics, but the second and the third go in the other direction. Boo has picked up the mantle of his brother, trying to do that little bit more. Some nice shots, but the round still looks favored. The man against them, though, maybe the last man you'd want to come up against here.
He's up close, he's ahead of the curve. He's taking Crashies down, runs for the hill, and makes it round the corner. Plant will come through, but a real chance now. Only the one swarm grenade in play. And RieNs, I like the idea. The big wraparound he's going for, hoping to catch his opponent off guard.
Classic.
He may well catch him off guard. Look at where Alpha's going. He's so focused on this path, on even it being a side push, but now he's spotted him. What a shot! What? RieNs connects 2 to the dome of Alpha here!
That's got to be the easiest bundle on planet Earth to sell when your players are doing stuff like that with it. That's just utterly ridiculous. And I said it in the moment, there is no one else you want in those clutch scenarios with how solid RieNs has been individually. It's just ridiculous.
And that's the right click. That's the right click. Monster on the loose.
And a good job that they're playing that bit more passive. Thrash is on its way. It's caught one, but Miniboo's down below, ready to pounce. Boaster gets caught in mid as well. Really nicely played by Heretics, covering all their bases, defending the man that got caught by the Thrash. And now 3 players on site, ready for the battle. Fnatic walking right in to the fray. I like kaajak's spot, but no one's giving him an angle. Oh, here we go. He's up and above. He's caught them in the ult. But the trade comes in quick with Miniboo shutting that down. Alpha all alone. He's been sensational so far. Gets the opportunity for one, but with 12 seconds left, that plant has to be stuck at this time, and the flank indeed should secure this round as he runs for that safe spot. Heretics have now rotated thanks to that early B play. They've got 4 players in position, ready to take that space. Ult pop, I believe, by Miniboo. Viper's Pit from the attack, though. That's going to be tough to fight back through with Alpha instantly rezzed.
They were hoping to try and kill him off again. Alpha are actually now 1 away from the lockdown. He gets a pick, and that kill on Tim might actually end up helping out. Chronicle as well, just holding the line already. They're trying to get it. Actually, I think that nanoswarm has missed. It's bounced up, but it doesn't matter. The spams have done the work anyway. And now all that remains is Boo! He's landed a multitude of kills, looking for a little bit more, but it was too much to ask.
Fnatic have come into this series looking clean on map number 1. That was their pick, but it was Heretics who chose to fight them here on Icebox. A big round from Boo, sure. A 3-piece. Nano active, just so Benji could clear below, but he's worried about someone being in tube, and he should be. He spotted the shoulder, spotted the elbow, and takes Alphayear down, ready for the rest, but kaajak bests him, and now the B site seems open, but they're not committing just to it. They've heard the steps up close. They know that there's players just outside and use the slow to get themselves into position. The plant with 12 seconds left. The snake bite to delay to give that bit more space, but they need to find some solid ground to fight from. Towards Snowman is where they're looking, but there's plenty of players waiting. In goes the Armageddon. It's caught one. RieNs is down. Woot! Forced into the open. And now the round seems to be in Fnatic's favor. A lot of ground to cover by Miniboo, by Boo. The pit falls and they know where he's coming from. They'll drop him right away. Grand Finals back.